Hey everybody, it's episode 2, season 4 of I was about to say Battlestar Galactica. You know, both good shows, right? Black Sails, Battlestar Galactica. Adama has Flint and Billy had an altercation, power battle, stared each other down. Actually, wait for this. Wait. While I'm here. The internet says her name is Maddie. You know, the daughter of the leader of the Scott's daughter? So her, as Flint and Billy had a little bit of a power tussle the last episode. She only trusts John, who is assumed lost at sea and either captured or killed. She knows where or at least she says she knows where the treasure is. Flint definitely knows where it is. Billy does not know where it is. I don't believe there's a map. And anyway, John's alive. So all this is kind of moot. And he's the one all the stories are about. So it'll be fun to see where he fits back into everything. Eleanor is now married to... She's now Mrs. Rogers. And Max is feeling the pinch of the power couple. She doesn't like it. Eleanor doesn't like that Max is being taken advantage of. Nobody's seen Featherston this season. Maybe he's been written off. And Jack has some guilt about Vane's death. Kind of wants to make up for it. Anne tried to snap him out of it. Teach is on the warpath. And Mr. de Groot lost an ear. The sword guy is fine. So that's all our main players. From top to toe. I just want to get into it. And I'm sure you just want... You've probably skipped ahead. You should. When I start rambling, just skip ahead.
Long John Silver, welcome home.
Hello. You look friendly. Is he going to take him back to his underground cave and keep him there? Or is he a good dude? He looks heavily prostheticized, you know, in the face. We won't be starting underwater this time. We're starting overwater. Is he being dragged? He's being dragged. Here's my cave. He seems like a loner, this guy. I'm basing this on the 10 seconds of screen time he had. Is this the Rex? Maybe this guy will be like, what can you do for me? I'll let you go if you give me the location of that buried treasure. Well, out of the frying pan into the fire, John. Just agree to whatever he says, John, just agree to it.
Blacksmith pays for these. Jeweler pays for these.
Yeah, I get it. You're a scavenger. I get it.
The law pays for you. 500 pieces for Long John Silver.
I think you're mistaken. I'm not...
He was long.
My name is Tiny Tim. 3 nooses. And a 4th being added. This guy's the worst. Being able to... Hey! Hey, you. Why didn't you deliver the message?
I am told it will begin soon.
The hangings?
I gave you a life.
Oh, are you talking about when we...
And you repaid
betrayed
me
you?
by conspiring with my enemies.
That thing?
I don't know what you think you heard.
I have been monitoring all of it since it began.
Maybe she stepped in
Monitoring.
and stopped it.
You intercepted his message.
This will all pass soon enough. If we let it.
I understand where Max is coming from. She's just looking after herself. Even though she's kind of on
When he was a young man,
their
he swindled
wood
a ship,
side. You know?
hired it to privateers.
She's not really.
My grandfather was one of the wealthiest men in the New World.
If I go to him,
Oh,
If I plead our case and gain his support, that might be all we need, all Nassau needs to emerge from this intact.
He could pay my debts.
Several times over, yes.
Hey, dude.
What is it?
Run out of people to hang? Did Teach send his message? Oh,
She drifted into the harbour
Yep.
a while ago.
message received.
It's from Teach on his return.
Hello. Just out of range.
There he intends to sit. If we cede to his demand, he will leave.
What demand is that?
He would like Eleanor.
That we surrender to
remembers?
him the woman he holds responsible for the murder of Charles Vane. He also holds 61 more of my men prisoner aboard his ship.
I don't care about those. I like this. Bit of conflict, you know? What's one woman versus 61 of my men?
He won't turn her over.
Nah.
Not for 60 men.
You will stand ready to depart upon nightfall. You will find Eleanor Guthrie. And you will bring her out of Nassau back here.
They certainly have no love for Eleanor. There's no conflict there. So are we going slave freeing at the Underhill ranch?
We depart for the Underhill plantation on the hour.
Plantation.
He is the one keeping this place together. His men look up to him, trust him.
Yeah, he's down in the gutter
Many
with
of your
them.
men even trust him as well. He's going to be relevant to what happens next here.
I board the sloop.
No.
And I run. Outrun for a day, pull him away from here. Meanwhile,
You can get out of here.
the door will be open for you to reach your grandfather and gain his aid.
Hmm? Alright.
Why not have someone else lead him away?
Because he wouldn't follow
Because he won't leave
anybody
that
else.
position to chase someone else.
Piracy? Treason? Does the accused have any words to say in his own defense?
Is that your real hair?
Fuck you. Get him.
Get him out of here. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm an officer of the law.
Savages. To the bitter end.
Have you looked in the mirror lately, mister?
And I might share it were it not for the soldier of mine found with his throat slit, with a note attached.
Signed Long John Silver.
A note attributed to Long John Silver.
Philadelphia? What is in Philadelphia worth leaving things here in this state?
My grandfather's.
We are so very close to winning this war and finally bringing Nassau out of the dark.
You've been saying that for a while,
But I
Eleanor.
feel we cannot complete the victory on our own.
Can I have some of that fish? I'd signed your thing. He can outsmart this guy.
Story about a man consigned to the wrecks. A man who sailed with Edward Teach. One of his most trusted men. And one of the deadliest men that Nassau ever knew.
Is it that dude?
I heard his name was Israel Hands.
That's him. You got his attention.
You talk too much.
That's his superpower.
Fuck. Teach.
Come on, dude. You follow me
It
and
was almost the end of us.
we'll take back this island.
But now I'm here. And things are about to begin again.
You think you're worth more?
To the right people.
Is this the Underhill place? Plantation?
Ruth.
What is it?
The dogs are barking. Do you not hear them? These guys are unprepared. They'll be overrun very quickly. Billy barely breaking stride as he cuts fools down. Dude. Somehow I don't think you're making it out of this. Who?
Wait!
Hello, Ruth.
I need you to go.
Do you want to stay here? Is she happy here? Is anybody going to read his book all the way through? He has more chapters to add after all of this.
They say your ship is ready to depart.
You wait until morning to depart. I don't want him lurking in the dark out there awaiting another departure. I know. We'll see you back here again.
Will she leave or will she stay put? That's my question.
He wants to know when you're leaving. You have no intention of leaving, do you?
I like their little interactions.
Fucking island. Makes you do shit you don't want to do. What the hell are we doing back here, Jack?
It's the governor's banner! Glass, please. Quickly.
Governor's making a run for it. Do we follow, Captain? Your orders?
The strangest thing just happened out by the slave quarters.
The doors were locked from the inside.
What's going on? Do they all want to stay? What?
What?
When I acquired those weapons we used to fight the British, it apparently aroused suspicion amongst the estate owners for their holdings.
If any slaves leave, they're going to
So they
kill
took
the other
precautions.
slaves?
Any man who had a woman was separated,
Uh-oh.
with families distributed amongst the other plantations on the island.
Smart.
Held on
See,
the
everybody's thinking 2 steps ahead in this show.
Many of them would die by their own hand before they let that happen.
We have no choice.
You want to withdraw?
If we don't, it'll be the end of whatever trust exists between us and the slaves in the island. That might be
I'm with
between
Flint
us.
on this one.
Leaving them here any better?
The only way to free them safely is if it is all at once.
If we take Nassau first,
Take it first?
it would demonstrate to the slave community
We don't have the manpower, although we're about to get John back.
I'm asking you, please, don't do this.
Ooh, reinforcements.
Militia's approaching.
Let's get out of here. Come on, Billy. Yep, they got outmaneuvered, and we don't have a choice, you know?
We're going to be moving back.
We're not going anywhere.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Mutiny.
I'm through following you down a path only you seem able to see. The rest of you form a firing line to repel that militia.
Where do you sit on this, Maddie? This isn't going to get us anywhere.
For any man who offers resistance to that militia will be held responsible for the consequences.
Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Outright revolt. I thought everybody was getting along in the last episode. Nope. Neither of these can die. Here. Let's get out of here. Can have your civil war later. So, like, are half of them fighting and half of them retreating?
The governor was spotted boarding the brig. They're hauling back their anchor as we speak.
What do we do?
Would you like to know what I think?
Yes.
I think Anne is right. She said only a fool would give his life to earn the admiration of a corpse.
I spent 2 weeks careening on this shit island with no name. A bird lands on the water, massive, snow white beast. To this day, I've never seen anything like it. Just felt meaningful. I told him that there were men in the East who would have seen in that bird the darkest of all omens. But then, there are other men nearer Clifton who would have called it a sign of great fortune. I asked him what he thought it meant.
I can kind of guess at what his reply is going to be.
Dinner.
I like that.
I wonder if I will ever be able to truly rest again until I know that Eleanor Guthrie has paid for what she took from me. And then there are other moments when I wonder if it would actually please him.
Charles definitely wanted an uprising, because that's the reason he died. So, as for Eleanor herself, who knows?
Do we pursue?
Well, it's an interesting decision.
Slip the cables. Set a course to overtake her.
Slip the cable!
Okay.
Set course to pursue!
We're going after him. It's going to Wood's plan, right? Is that a letter to Max from the guy who has silver? Ooh. These two. Thick as thieves in the first couple of episodes of season 1. Hey Max, yeah, I know you've got no money, but can you give this guy like 600?
You owe me. Certainly your fortune, probably your life.
Yeah, he was the one who came to her with the Ark of
Consider
Gold.
that and then this war may feel over, but as long as we're all free, it's far from it. I've come to offer you a chance to earn back our friendship. An amount of money that proves your desire to come.
Uh-oh.
No.
I am tired of this. What I want is for all of this to end.
Ooh. Is she giving the signal to have him murdered?
I imagine I have some obligation. I am tempted to put the sword to you and your man both in Bear of Night.
What are you doing, Max?
So you will remain in my custody until I can find a place far from here to deposit you.
Arrest him, okay. Okay. Yeah, this guy is handy with... Yeah. You better run fast, Max. This guy's the angriest person I've ever seen. And Max got away. Okay. And you failed to make a friend of someone extremely powerful, Max. This is one of your blunders. She's been doing well diplomatically with Woods. You know, she's sort of stood up for herself, but then when she realizes she needs to step back, she's been stepping back. And I genuinely believe that she does just want it over. Like, everything she said to John is true. She wasn't going to kill him or hand him over. She was just going to, you know, keep him and then send him far away. And she saw that as fair. But yeah, it didn't work out. His friend is just like killing everybody. And then she ran off. But now, Silver's free. And him and that dude, they'll have to come up with a new strategy. Maybe they'll go back to Flint or Billy, or that Flint Billy thing. Who saw that coming? Like, sure, Billy's always been antagonistic towards Flint. Remember in the first episode, Gates told Billy that he'd have to, you know, stop Flint from from getting angry. And ever since that first episode, Billy's always been wary of Flint, waiting for him to die, hoping he would die. But in this episode, it just went to a totally new level. It's like pulling guns on him. Anyone who follows Flint gets shot, you know? He just civil warred it, you know? He just talk about escalation. Now, it was broken up by the other plantation people coming. But that was tense. That was completely tense. And now we don't have a unified group. We've so many disparate little groups now. We've got Flint and Billy and John and Teach, all doing their own thing, their own plans. So yeah, things just got very complicated. And trying to guess what's going to happen next is just impossible. Will Eleanor leave in the next episode? Nobody's coming after her now, because Teach and Jack and Anne are all chasing after the fastest boat in the West, Woods Rogers one. Flint is tactically retreating. Billy wanted things to be more proactive. Maddie, did she go with Flint? I can't remember. And nothing's going right for Max. And she's got, what's his name, Berenger? Something like that, to deal with. The worst guy ever, period, ever. Just wants to hang people and assert his authority and claim that he's the victim while he's doing all of that. He's going to be a big problem, and somebody's going to kill him by the end of this season. I don't know if they just brought him in to make Woods seem more civil or something, you know? It's just... They really made this new guy just a complete ass. But it's compelling to watch. It's hard to analyze, it's hard to predict, and it's hard for me to go, oh, so this is what's going to happen next. This is where they're going to go. I'm fully on board with the plans. I know what everybody's thinking. I know what everybody's goal is. I don't. I have no clue. So I'm looking forward to episode 3, and I hope you'll join me back for another episode back here, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how our separate players, what they do, if any of them join up, and if we can have a focused goal again. Because without people joining together and having one goal, I don't think anything is going to get done. Certainly nothing's going to go smoothly. I guess we'll find out next time. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you then.